Right, good day guys. Welcome to the strategic day trader. So a lot has happened on Bitcoin as we have been using Bitcoin for our analysis. So we will still continue to use Bitcoin as a perfect example for our analysis, and I believe that we are catching up. If you have any questions or you want to meet me one-on-one, you can see the link to my Telegram channel in the description below. There you can ask me questions one-on-one or ask me your questions through the comment section or also through the live chat. I'm ready to answer your questions. Okay, so now what has happened on Bitcoin? I gave you some analysis in the past and I told you that this area is a very important area. But before we got to this area, okay, we discussed these 2 points. This area, I told you that they love double bottoms. Okay, double bottoms are their friends. You can see what they do, what they did. The double bottom took price up. Okay, took price up, and by the time they were coming down, they got to some sections. Yeah, okay, they had some stops here based on the stop that was there and bounced up. Okay, retraced, causing a miss for this point here. Okay, then after that a sweep down. All right, so this analysis is based on the 4 hours chart. All right, so based on the fact that our analysis already told us that there is higher possibility of price coming down because of these 2 points here, this double bottom. Okay, now after that we saw this bearish inside buy here. We have a bearish engulfing candle here and another bearish engulfing candle here. Okay, then an halfway through here, halfway through. Now here we could not get an halfway through, not a good move for us to go down. Okay, here we could not get a good move to go down because there was no halfway through also, but here we got the move to go down by the halfway through. So this was the signal to go short based on our checklist strategy. I told you, I've told you in time past, go through my video so that you can get the full gist of how I use the checklist strategy to carry out my trades, because all what I will be doing henceforth are just straight to the point. Okay, so this is my checklist strategy, and this is what I use most of the time to carry out my trades. Okay, so now when you also look at the point where this happened, okay, I told you I don't use any indicator, I only use my horizontal line. Okay, you will also discover that this area, okay, is also a confluence area. Look at the spots here, look at this. Okay, slow. Why is my system slow today? Okay, trying to close some. All right, so you can see this area is an area of rejection, an area of rejection, an area of rejection. So clearly shows that this area, this point here, is a good point to watch out for price rejection. Okay, just like what is happening here currently. We are having this point here as an area of rejection. Okay, all right, so we have a post stop here that shows price was trying to come down and rejected upwards. Okay, so this is an area of rejection which is also affecting this area for price rejection. All right, so we'll still discuss what is happening in this area. So we're just trying to take a preview of what has happened in the past. So if you have gone through my previous videos, I told you on how they're able to clear this down. So now once immediately this particular candle gave us the option to go down, okay, with this large bearish engulfing candle, okay, then an halfway through, okay, and halfway through into the bearish engulfing candle, then it sweep downwards. Okay, so this sweeping downwards was also as a result of this area, okay, and this area. I told you they like double bottoms and triple bottoms. You can see here we have triple bottoms. Okay, we have this bottom here. Now we have this bottom. So these three bottoms are very important to them, and they took it out immediately. Okay, now when these three bottoms formed, what happened? At the third bottom, price was actually driven up. Okay, price was driven up. So right now we already have another triple bottom created for us. Okay, right here, triple bottom created for us. Okay, so unlike what has happened there where price drove upward so much, okay, or having a swipe down, it doesn't mean it has to be the same way. Price may just go like this, okay, and swipe downwards, then we can start having price go back up. It's possible that way. Okay, so we'll look at the possibilities that we have so that you can know how to place your entries. And like I always state, my trading strategy gives you the best entry points. Okay, so it is better you don't place a trade than for you to place a trade and be unsure or make a loss. So we don't need the losses. The losses is not meant for us, it's meant for the big boys. Meanwhile, the big boys don't make losses, okay, because they know exactly the points where people or traders are placing their stop losses. Like I said, for instance, a lot of stop losses were placed here. A lot of stop losses were placed around this area. Okay, and that was the reason for the sweep down. Okay, so just the same thing that happened there. Look at stop losses will be placed around this area, and it was taken out using this. Okay, all right. So now we are going to be looking at what is also going to happen in this case. We are having triple bottoms here. Okay, just like what has happened there. So This is using the Forex chart. Okay, so you have first point, second point, and the third point. Okay, so now how do we expect? Now this point, these 3 points are highly susceptible to break. Okay, that is price crashing down to take the stops out, because currently traders are placing their stops around this area. So this gives us higher probability that price will surely come to this area. Okay, because what gives them money is the taking out of stops. Okay, the taking out of stop losses, stops where people place their stop losses. So that is what gives them money. Okay, so they knew that a lot of traders are placing their stop losses around those areas. So what will happen is that all this move that you're seeing to the upside is a deceit. Okay, so we are not moved by that. Okay, we are not moved by that, so it is a deceit. So what we expect is that if price drives up to deceitfully deceive the how do I call them, the unknowledgeable, okay, then they will do what? Drive the price downwards to come and take out all their stop losses. Okay, to come and take out all their stop losses. Now, how do we think this will actually happen? Okay, this is the very important question that we need to ask ourselves. Let's zoom out a little so that we can see clearly what is going on. All right, now I warned you in the past about these places. I told you about this area, and I also told you about this area. Okay, I told you about this area too, and then this area. Okay, so even this area is also an important area in time past. If you check in time past, you will see that Bitcoin has a history of where stops. Price was rejected, price dropped up from this area straight to around 20 to around maybe 40 or $60,000. Okay, so this area too is also very important. Price may also decide to crash down to those areas. So now we want to see the possibility of price either moving, crashing down completely, or crashing down a little, then going back up. Now, like I told you, all this movement, the movement that has happened there, what they were actually after is the takeout of told you they are trying to drive out the stops in this area. The stops in this area, okay? And I still believe that before the year runs out, we are likely to take out the stops in this area, okay? So no matter how deep Bitcoin will go, I still believe that this year they should be able to take out the stops that are here. It is very important to them because that is where the money is. All right, so now let's look at the possibility of driving the price whether upward or downwards. So now I also told you, because of this area, I told you that they may not sharply take out all this area, okay? This area, they may not sharply take it out. So gradually they will be creating their way along, okay? Creating the way along. So, and that is what they have also done here. They have been doing it, and they have also created a bunch of stops in this area. Okay, so this area too place is an area that will also take price, okay, upward, so that we can finally take out the stops that is around this area, okay, around this area. So with the creation of the stops that are here, okay, so we now have higher assurances, okay, that when price will come to take out the stops that are here, we still have assurances that price can drive upward to come and take the stops that are here. Okay, so they are taking it in steps. This is due to money. Okay, money flow in the market. So once there is no enough money flowing in the market, they will have to do all this and what people call consolidation, but I call it structure creation. Okay, or structure formation. So these are structure formation to continue to create stops. You can see these stops are closer to one another. Okay, so it gives us hope. The creation of these stops gives us hope that price will likely come to take them out. Okay, and we have seen cases. If you've gone through my other videos, you've seen enough cases how price have been taking out stops clearly. Look at what has happened here. Okay, and price took out the stops using this candle. Okay, so it is very easy. Look at the bunch of stops that is here. Okay, what happened? Look at this, took out all the stops there before finally going down. Okay, so that is how it works. Now the stops that are here have been taken out. Okay, so but unfortunately there is a creation of other stops that are here. So now the possibilities that we are looking at now is that all right, now if I should go to the 15-minute chart, let me go to the 15-minute chart so that we can see some stops around those areas where price can get to. Okay, so now what is still driving the price up? This area, you can see this area. Okay, this is where price is currently. So price is here currently. Okay, okay, you can see this is where price is currently. So we have stops in this area. All right, so once price takes out all these stops in this area, so I will be expecting the possibility of price, falling around this area, from this area up. I'll show you some things. Yeah, okay, so why will I be expecting these areas, this particular area, as an area of sell? Okay, this area, if I see a strong signal like an inverted hammer or a strong bearish engulfing candle, okay, I'll be looking to sell the price. Okay, but there are possibilities that if you don't see that, you may see a strong bullish candle that can break this area because of this place, because of this place. Okay, so if we have a strong push up, there is possibility that they may want to take this place out alongside then before they crash down. Okay, so now what are those things that I expect should happen? Why am I suggesting this area as my area of sell? So that's where we are going to be looking at confluence. Okay, so this is where confluence comes in. So let's take this out first. Now let's look at this area. Now this area, we have a stop here. Okay, we have a stop here. Now price can decide to have a stop before this particular stop to cause a miss that will, cause a retracement for price to go downwards. Okay, or price can take out this stop. Then let's look at other areas of confluence that price can decide to have a stop. let's change this to the yellow so that we can identify them. All right, so now we are trying to look for area of confluence now. Let's see. Let's switch to the 1 hour charts so I can see clearly. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Oh, let's see. Trying to look for an area of confidence where we can easily expect price to have a stop. Okay. All right. So okay. So after this yellow line, another area of stop that we have this rejection area here. So here, I'll change this one to magenta. Another line here. Okay. Okay. So that's area, which place is also closer again. This area. This place. Okay, so let's change that to green. All right, so this point, that's another area that we can watch out for. So let's, okay. All right, so you can see it corresponds with the area in white that I specified somewhere around there. Okay, that I specified. So this area, so let me just delete this. So anywhere in this area, you can see the push now. You can see that strong push up, trying to take out some stops here. Switching back to the 15-minute chart. So it is not compulsory that price should get to this point, to this area. Price can decide, because of this stop here, price can decide to stop anywhere around this area to cause a miss, so that price can drive down and carry out some other functions. So now, so we are saying that either price should stop to this area, towards this area, okay, then fall, or price punches through this yellow line and stop at this magenta, or price punches through this magenta and stop at this blue line or the green line. Now, in all these areas, you will surely see the engulfing candle that will drive the price downwards. And if even all these areas too are also susceptible to fall, for instance, because of this area here is susceptible to fall. Now some of these areas have been taken out. Now there's another one rejection here. Okay, and price got rejected there. So talking about confluence, so if this should finish at as an inverted hammer, okay, then we'll just look for halfway through into this inverted hammer, then we can find our way downwards, because stops has also been created. Look at, stops have been created in this area and stops in this area. Here we have double bottoms too again. Okay, a double bottom again, like I told you they love double bottoms here, from here to here. Okay, you can see the double bottoms. So they love these double bottoms. Okay, and if they should break these double bottoms, there is probability that they will likely come to take out all these ones, and possibly the third, the three engulfing the three the triple bottom. Okay, the triple bottom. All right, so you can see this area. If we get an halfway through now, then the next candle that opens, if we get an halfway through, then we can be looking for a sell downwards to come and take out all the stuff here. Yeah, okay, and yeah. So but it will have been more preferable if we could find the stops around this area. It will be more suitable for a crash downwards. Okay, so and if we are getting it here, then the possibility of a stronger crash will be lower. Okay, if we go back to the 4 hours chart. All right, so like I was saying we have this triple bottom here. Okay, we have this triple bottom here, 1 2 3. Okay, so now with what we are having here, we still have some bottoms here. Okay, and if you come to this area, you can see, and we still have some bunch of stops here too. Okay, and we have a lot here. Okay, now what will happen? Like I was saying, if we can have the push towards this area, if this price could push towards this area before the sell, then there's higher possibility of price crashing down towards this area where I marked yellow. Okay, but with what is currently happening here, the push towards the downside may be lower, so we may just have a stop around this area. We may just have a stop around, maybe somewhere around this area. Okay, you just have a stop around this area. So and that may not so possibly if we have a stop around this area, then we have a pin bar, then we can have a push towards the upside and probably come to take out all these stuff here. Okay, to come and take out all these stuff here. So be watch out for any strong move that you find around this area. You can have a strong pin bar in this area. Okay, a strong pin bar in this area, a strong pin bar in this area, then we should be open for a buyer. Okay, that can come and clear all these stops. Okay, so that is what for now, that is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at this price coming towards this area. If price can't from here move down, okay, if price can from here move downwards, then we'll have a move to the upside. If this does not happen, if we also have a price towards this area, okay, if we can have this push now towards this area, then there are higher possibilities. Okay, there are higher possibilities of a price crashing downwards towards this area. Okay, so those are the possibilities. Either price comes from here. Okay, I want to, this is 22,385. I want to clean. So this area, this stop here, if price can get to this area, so which means if price should, so the first scenario is that price should push up towards this area. Okay, if price can push up towards this area, then we can have a price moving downwards towards this area. Okay, so what it means is that you look for your sell signals around this area. Okay, anywhere in this area, if you see a strong inverted pin bar or a strong bearish engulfing candle such as this or this, then look for halfway through, something like this. Look at halfway through. Okay, around this area, then you can have a strong move downwards. That's the first scenario. Second scenario is that price will move from just this spot here. We have an halfway through here. The price will come towards this area. Yeah, this price will stop somewhere around here. Okay, then we look for pin bars here, strong pin bars here that can drive the price upward. Okay, so those are the scenarios that we are looking at. Well, the possibility of price rushing upward may also not be there. We may have some, little up and down move along the way. Okay, so but once these triple bottoms are cleared, there are probabilities of price going upward to come and clear this stop, except that they want to finally crash the price downwards because of the stops that are here. All these stops that are here are very important to them because that is where the money is. Okay, that's where the money is. So those are the scenarios. Those are the scenarios that we are looking at. Okay, those are the scenarios we are looking at. So if you have any question, please ask me your questions either through the comment section or through the telegram group, which is in the description below. So subscribe to the channel because I can come online at any time and I would not want you to miss any of my tutorials or tips to successful trading in Bitcoin analysis or any other analysis. I will also with time be giving you some other analysis on other currencies, major currencies like the Britain pound against the US dollar and some other major currencies. Okay, so but for now let's continue with Bitcoin, because for now Bitcoin has a very perfect analysis of what my analysis is talking about. Okay, so everything you need to learn about my analysis that I'm giving you for free, Bitcoin has a very good chart for us to use as a case study to learn my strategy. I've told you, stop using indicators. Indicators cannot help you. Indicators do not respond so sharp to trades. Okay, with what I've given you, you will see that indicators cannot give you even this move that is here. Okay, if you use the 15-minute chart or the 5-minute chart, you will clearly see the move that is here to go up. Okay, just like I've also given you, look at what has happened there. Okay, you can see clearly immediately after this great fall. Okay, they created a structure first structure around this area, okay, second structure around this area. And I've told you to go and check how these structures are created and how they are taken out. Okay, look at this, are parabola form, okay, except for this one, okay, and this one like this. So but joining the two together gives you this parabolic sign. Okay, joining the two together gives you the parabolic sign. All right, so now these are structures created already, and they created more even here. Okay, so this particular candle took out all the structure here, including this one, including this one. Okay, so now after taking out this one and this, you should know that there will be possibility for price to go down. Okay, look at what has happened there. After doing this, they were also creating the bottom structure, okay, alongside. So what did they do first? They took out the bottom structure, which was using this. Okay, you can see that they first used this to take out the structure, but the stops were much and they had to take it out before going up. So they took it out and used this candle to go up. So in the process, they're still going up, okay, and they're able to take everything out. Yeah, that is up to this. So they took out these ones too. So this particular candle took out these ones. So you can see where we have the major structures, they have been taken out, which is a very good sign that, oh, price may decide to go down from here henceforth. Okay, but because of these ones that are here, okay, the stores that are here, they like to complete their journey. So there are possibilities that they may want to complete their journey. So once they're able to complete this journey and we see something like this around this area, then I will be more sure to go down. Okay, I'm more sure to go down to come and take out all these structures. Yeah, okay. And you know, this area is where we have the triple bottoms. Okay, if you go back to the 4 hours chart, so that area is very important to us. So if we could go up more, then we'll find price crashing downwards. Okay, so you can see the area. Okay, you can see clearly. So here we have the triple bottoms, this point, and this point. So to have a very good opportunity to sell, this price should come towards this area. The price should come towards this area, then you can join along in the sell. Okay, but for now, if price does not come towards that area for you to join in the sell, you may just place 50% of your contracts or of the amount of money you intend to trade. Just place 50% and just make some money. Okay, just make some money downwards towards this area. That's the take out of these stops. Once these stops are taken out, then we may start looking for price going up. Okay, because this area created is a good area for us. Is a good area for us to go up. Okay, so let's watch out for price movements. You can continue to use the 15-minute chart to continue to monitor price. Let's see what the daily has for us. Okay, if you remember in my last 2 classes, in my last second to the last class, I told you that if you can have a price action around this area, then I'll be looking forward to go long. Okay, because look at the structure created here is a very important structure for us to go up. Okay, so I was telling you that if I can have a pin bar here, especially if I can have a pin bar in this area, then I'll be looking forward to go up. So from what is here, this is also an indication of price still trying to go up. Okay, so I think that is what we can see from there. Let's let's look at the 1 week chart. From the 1 week chart, I told you also in the second to the last class, I told you that there are possibilities of them. Okay, there are possibility of them. At that time, price was still somewhere around there. So I told you that there are possibility of them driving the price downwards to come and take out these two candles. Okay, to take them out, and even possibly to also take out these two candles. So if they will take out these two candles, okay, then there are possibilities of price crashing downwards more towards the $17,000 mark. Okay, so but we are not yet sure. We'll use the lower time frames to continue to monitor the movement. Okay, just continue to use the lower time frames to continue to monitor the movement. So that is that on Bitcoin analysis. So from what I've given you, I think it is evident enough for you to know how price will react, and where to place your entry, and where to take your profits. So that'll be all for now. Subscribe to my channel, and click on the notification bell so that anytime I am live, you can also be alerted. Okay, so thank you. See you later.